Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna be doing well, right now I'm gonna be plucking the wig, the 360 wig in the front, and show you guys how I pluck. And as you can see, I don't pluck in the same spot for too long. I go in like sections, and when I first start off, I start off in the very first part of the hairline. And when plucking, you also want to wet the hair too, because it helps loosens the knots a bit, so it can help you with like plucking the hair. Right now I'm just plucking it, putting it in sections so that it is easier for me to pluck the hair. The hair is a 360 wig, and I do want to mention that it was very hard to bleach the knots. It was not letting me bleach the knots, and the lace is very thin, so it kind of like, it's very sensitive, so the knots are very loose as well. I do, however, like the hair, and I like the way the hair feels. It feels very nice. The density was 150, I believe, and this is 12 inches. I got this hair from my Crown Wigs. The only part that was able to bleach was in the front of the hair, which is fine. It's not really noticeable or whatnot, but see, it came out nice or whatever. I'm satisfied. The price was not bad. It was on sale, and yeah, this is how the hair looks when it's wet. And this is the overview of the front. Now what I'm about to do is take Got2b glue and gel down these edges, because I don't want none of that glue, the Ghost Bond glue, the glue that I use for installing my wig. I don't want that to stick to that and rip it off when I'm taking out my hair. So I'm just gelling down the edges, making sure it's sleeked back with the rest of the braids. And this is my normal braid pattern. I kind of am really lazy when it comes to braiding, so I just made like big and small braids. Like they just look very uneven, which is fine. It's okay. It's not a big deal. I already tried in the wig. The wig fits fine. It is kind of it doesn't really, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it doesn't really meet all the way to where my forehead is, which is fine. And I do want to say that the hair was $119, which is a steal. That is a very freaking good price, because wigs are normally like $300 and up, depending on the company and whatnot. But this company, the hair was $119. No, wait, was it $119? Oh my, yeah, I think it was $119. I'm like 90% sure. I think it was $119. I will let you guys know. I should have the email still when they delivered it. But yeah, right now I'm just putting on the cap, and I'm using Got2b spray, and I'm like spraying where I want basically where I want the wig hairline to meet. So this is actually a really important part. And I'm taking those really nice thin scissors, because I feel like the scissors is very important. And here, this is where I went wrong. When I cut the cap above my ear like that, that's something I wouldn't do, which is something I made a mistake on, which is fine. But you learn as you go, you know. But as you can see, you can still kind of see a little bit of my hair on the sides peeking out, which is not good at all, because this cap is basically what's protecting my hair from ripping out. So if I put the glue on the corners so that the wig could stick, it's going to stick to my hair. So regardless of how I take it out, no matter what I use to take it out, it's still going to pull out the side of the hair, which is something that I want to let you guys know. That's why I said it is very important on how you apply your cap. It is very important. So right now I'm just trying on the wig and visualizing how I want the wig to be, and I'm just pinning up the back. As you can see, I'm like messing in the back of my hair. I'm just pinning it up because I honestly don't want to sew the back up, because if I sew the hair up, it can damage the wig in a way. It could start shedding a lot. But yeah, I'm just kind of visualizing how I want it, and that line that you see, the harsh line with the cap, that's not going to be there once we apply the glue and melt everything down, so don't worry about that. Right now I'm taking Ghost Bond glue and I'm applying it little bit of portions, and I'm spreading it out. I do want to say that I'm not a big fan of this glue. I'm not a hairstylist, and I could just tell that this glue is really not something that I want to recommend to you guys. It does do the job. It does hold the hair. It's a good glue. But the thing with this glue is that when you layer it, it's kind of hard to layer. And I feel like it's hard to layer because it has a real thick consistency. So I don't know if I want to recommend that glue to you. I want to keep trying different glues, and then I'm going to tell you which one I like the most. But for this one, I really don't. I'm not a big fan of that. Which is why I only went with one layer, because I was kind of scared of layering the glue, because I didn't want anything to look bad in the front. The front of the hair is the most important part of the hair, because that's the first thing people see when they look at your hair. They look at the line in the middle and they look at everything. So that's just, if you're gonna mess up, just don't mess up in the front right there. Mess up anywhere else, just don't mess up there. But yeah. So right here, I'm layering the glue, which is something that I was like, you know what, let me layer the glue, let me just show them that I can do this. But then that's where I went wrong, because when I started layering it, I started to see that I was actually correct. Like my mind was telling me, don't layer the glue, do not layer the glue. But it looks nice there, but then I just kept layering it more and more, and it started to get really, I don't know. It just started to get clumpy a little bit, which is not good at all. It's supposed to be perfectly flat so that it can melt down and look seamless, but like I said, you learn as you go. So that is the final product of that side, which is really something that I'm satisfied with. It looks fine, it looks nice. I mean, you can see the cap a little bit, but it's gonna be fine because I'm gonna make edges and all that other stuff, so that's gonna cover that. But like I said, you learn as you go, so those kind of mistakes that I was making is perfectly fine. No one's perfect, no one's gonna get this correct, and it takes time to be perfectionist. So here I'm just layering the glue, and you know, yeah, it's kind of self-explanatory, so I'm gonna just let you guys watch. Right here, I'm cutting off where the ear laces so that it's not uncomfortable towards my ear, and it looks more like real hair. And now I'm just like wetting the hair. I already wet it beforehand, but I'm wetting the hair and showing you how it truly looks when it's wet. And I kind of put a bandana over my hair so that everything could just melt together. All the glue that I just put, I'm just making sure that everything melts together while I'm styling the hair, which will probably take up to 10 minutes, so yeah. Part is making edges. So that's something I can just promise you guys that I'm actually real good at. I don't care what no one says. I'm really good at making edges. So as you can see, I'm taking a razor blade. I do not use scissors when I'm doing edges for the simple fact that when you're making edges, you don't want them to look even. You want them to look more like uneven, pretty much. You want it to be layered in a sense. So like the top of my forehead will be the shortest part and then everything else will be longer. As you can see, people are shooting outside my house. I know you guys heard that for sure. But yeah. I'm using Got2b glue to put the gel, oh my god, now I'm just scared as fuck. I'm putting Got2b glue down, and I'm just putting it on my edges, and I'm slaying them down and making them look nice and whatnot. As you can see, those look like actual real edges. I don't like the scissor. I really just don't like putting scissor. It just no one's edges is even, and no one should just use scissors. It freaking makes me go crazy. But yeah, this is the final product of my hair. As you can see, I'm so freaking happy. I love this look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will have more to come. And like this video, subscribe, hit the bell. And yeah, I hope you guys stay with the family, the Gambino family. I love you guys, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye.